So, what's up, guys? Eclipse Gamer here, and I just wanted to do this video. I know it's weird that I have Spider-Man sitting here playing in the background. Streaming things on PS5 is a little bit finicky, and there's just a certain way that I have to go about doing it. So I do apologize about that. But I'm pretty much just gonna have this, just playing in the background. I'm not actually gonna be live streaming the game, but it's just gonna. With PlayStation, you have to have, you have to have the game, you have to have a game going before you can actually push the live button. So I do apologize about that. Let's see. Okay, so give me 2 seconds here. And I just wanted to apologize. Give me just a second. Just 2 seconds, I'm sorry. 2 seconds, I'm sorry. So, I just wanted to make this quick video and go over why I feel the PlayStation Portal is probably getting more hate than it deserves, give or take. I'm probably gonna get comments on my social media or whatnot that I'm a PlayStation fanboy, and I'm sitting here on the PlayStation talking about why the PlayStation Portal is a good thing, and weirdly enough, I am wearing a PlayStation shirt. So yes, I do really like PlayStation. That's obviously something that I've been playing for a while now. And to be fair, to be honest, I'm just gonna get to this main screen here just so I can get past this loud music. I'm actually gonna get out of this area. Give me 2 seconds here. All right, I'm just gonna go right over here. I'm gonna just pause this. So, the PlayStation Portal, admittedly, when I first saw the video about the PlayStation Portal, I was really confused myself. I didn't know why PlayStation was coming out with it. When I saw that it couldn't access to cloud gaming, I was confused. I was irritated, and just like you guys, or a lot of you who are saying that the PlayStation Portal is not a good purchase, or not a good thing to buy, it's a waste of money, it's the wrong demographic, that nobody's asked for this, and it really depends on your situation. And I thought about it, and a lot of you are absolutely right. I was reading a lot of comments, I was watching a lot of different videos, I was on a lot of different social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, what have you, even on Discord, a lot of people were going over it. And a lot of the big concerns that people have is, well, if you already have a PlayStation 5, obviously I have one, I'm sitting here, I was live streaming on one. Why the hell would you waste money on a PlayStation Portal? Because you would obviously play on your big screen TV. Now, that's obviously true depending on your situation. And this is like the title of the video says, it's a parent's dream. And I myself, I have 4 kids in the house, 2 of which are mine, 2 of my best friends. My son's autistic, and, I have my younger daughter and whatnot. 9 times out of 10, the kids have the TV all day. I know that sounds stupid, but that's just, when they're done with their classes and whatnot, and they have nothing to do, I let them watch their shows and whatnot. So obviously, if the kids have the TV and you're a parent, and you want to play your PlayStation, either, when you want to play Hogwarts Legacy, you want to play God of War, you want to play Gran Turismo, whatever, what have you, that you want to play, if you have a younger child, someone who's, especially a toddler who's, enjoys their shows and whatnot, you don't want to turn that off and upset the toddler, upset your kid. So you're like, screw it, maybe I'll do it when I go to bed, but then you're tired. That's why the PlayStation Portal, I think, ends up being a good purchase for you. And why, even though I have the PlayStation 5, yes, I have a huge TV. Would I be preferred to play on my larger TV? Yes. But when you have something in a situation like that where if you're single, or even if you're married, you're a couple, you have no children, she wants to watch her shows, he or she wants to watch her shows, what have you, you still want to play your PlayStation, so you only have one TV in the house. A lot of people are like that. You have one TV in the living room, that's it, and you don't have a TV in your bedroom, what have you. That's why the PlayStation Portal is good, because, say my roommate wants the TV or my kids have the TV and I still want to play any of my PlayStation 5 games, then the Portal makes perfect sense. It's very, very cheap. It's cost effective. I think the last time I looked at it, it was $199 for the Portal, which is extremely cheap. And that's why it's like, I don't really see why I see why people have problems with it, but I see why it fits a certain demographic. I think that's what's important here, because you need to understand, well, you don't need to understand, but you need to see that if you're by yourself, you live alone, or you're with a partner, what have you, and you want to play your PlayStation Portal, obviously you're going to choose the TV over the Portal. If you have a big TV, 4K TV, smart TV, what have you, that's obviously where you're going to be playing your PlayStation games. If you're not in that situation, and you're like myself, who is a parent, where the kids have the TV, or you have roommates who want the TV and you still want to play your game, then obviously the PlayStation Portal is perfect. And I've read some comments. I've tried to do some research about the Portal, where if you put your PS4 in rest mode, as long as your Portal is connected to Wi-Fi, you can still play all your games on your Portal. But it has to be games that are installed. That's the part I have an issue with. So you can't say I'm 100% a PlayStation fanboy, because I still have my issues with the Portal that I think that need to be resolved or fixed, or at least addressed. I don't like the fact about the Portal that, can I play on the go? Yes. Can I play if I'm in a completely separate room? My kids have the TV, they're with their mother, they're with my roommate, whatever have you. That part I love. I love the fact that I could just recline on my couch, play my PlayStation games still with zero issues, zero lag. Obviously, you can do it on your smartphone, and whatnot, but that's a hit or miss. They have issues with that. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I like the fact that you can do that. But the part that I have an issue with, and I agree with you guys, is that it has to be games that you already have installed on your system. You can't access the cloud streaming services, which sucks. But if it's games that I've already purchased, like someone like me, I primarily purchase all digital games. I can't remember the last time I bought a physical copy of a game, to be completely honest with you. I don't recall. 99% of all my games that I have, the games that I'm going to be live streaming, are all digitally purchased, or whether they're on my on the PS5, obviously. That's the part that I think that sucks, and I'm hoping that just because that feature is not in the PlayStation Portal right now does not mean it's not going to be on the PlayStation Portal in the future. They can obviously come up with some kind of firmware, software update where that becomes available at a later date. And that's obviously something I'm hoping that they fix. I also saw that you cannot use other Bluetooth devices on the Portal that you already have. Like if you have the PlayStation 5 headset, you cannot use that on the Portal. That part, again, I think is rather unfortunate. Probably a poor decision on PlayStation's part. I saw that they're coming out. The Portal is going to have its own individual headset, which I really thought was really weird. That they would specifically do that, but I'm going to wait. Obviously, if you guys want to check out a review copy of the Portal, I do have that pre-ordered. I am going to have the Portal when it comes out in November, I believe. And I'm going to be reviewing that and letting you guys know exactly how I feel about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be buying the headphones. I think the headphones are another $100. So all in, you're paying for what you could pay for a digital PS4 new, mind you, not used. Because the market has come down. Thank God you can go buy those in stores now. The scalpers aren't running people fucking ragged. I think those people should be things that I can't say on a live stream. But you can get yourself a copy in your hands on a PS5, new or used, whether that. But all in, if you get yourself the Portal and the headset that's specifically linked to the Portal, it's going to cost you about $400, I believe. $300. I'm sorry, because I think it's $199 for the headphones. I think it's $299, $199 for the. I just totally fucked up those numbers. It's $199 for the PlayStation Portal. It's $99, $100, mind you, depending on your location. I'm obviously in North America. I'm on the East Coast. If you're in a different part of the country, those prices may vary, obviously. Or if you're in a different country altogether, a different part of this country, those prices might change. So don't quote me on that. But all in, I think you're looking at probably around, let's see, 2-3, so maybe about $350-ish is probably what you're looking at to get your hands on the Portal with the headset. But it's not going to be for everybody, again. And I think that's what everyone is I think that's why there's so much controversy surrounding the Portal. I think that everyone just got so accustomed to everything that's launched on the PlayStation just being this all-around thing that when everyone found out and the launch video was went out there, more updates about it, that you cannot use the headphones. It has to be directly. You cannot use the Portal without a PlayStation 5. And that part, I saw a lot of people angry about that. And I went over several people with Reddit and several people on the Discord on why they were upset about that. And that didn't make any sense personally, because if you think about it, people are like, oh, well, you don't buy the Portal. You already have a smartphone. You can do it there. You can't use the PlayStation streaming software on your smartphone for your PS5 games without having a PS5 already anyway. So that argument I felt was null and void, because yes, some of the things that you could do on the Portal you can do on your smartphone if you have a different streaming software and whatnot, but that still requires you to have the system. Now, mind you, that's so it's like that part I didn't really get. I'm not going to get into too long of a video here, but I just want to say that I wanted to get out there on why I thought the Portal was a good idea. And it's all about your situation, your needs, what you have access to and what you don't have access to. If you're a parent, not to go back to the title of my video here, that's perfect, because if you have kids who watch TV and want to watch their shows and, you're sitting there cooking and you want to take a minute, you're playing your game, you're playing Hogwarts Legacy, you're playing God of War, Ragnarok, what have you, exclusively on the 5, and then the Portal's perfect for you. That makes perfect sense. It's cheap, it's cost effective, you already have a 5, obviously. Then that makes perfect, absolute sense. If you're a business person, I'm part of a business with my best friend, and we travel, and if we end up going to Florida or we're going to conventions and we're going to different events and whatnot, and my PS4 is in rest mode at home, I'm not going to lug the whole damn thing with me to these events and these hotel stays and whatnot. If I'm up late going over ideas with my partner and his wife and whatnot, and I want to, we're done talking, I want to kick back and I want to just play, and they're watching TV and what have you, and I'm like, God damn it, I didn't bring my PS5. I have my Portal. I can easily turn my Portal on, it turns on my PlayStation, and bam, I could play whatever's on there. Now, mind you, I do agree with you. It sucks that it can only be games that are already installed, but I don't see that being something that's permanent. That could be easily fixed with an update, with a software update or something to that extent with PlayStation if they decide to go that route, obviously. But that's exactly why the PlayStation Portal will be for you. If you're someone who's on the road, you don't want to bring your PlayStation with you for either security reasons, you don't want to risk it being damaged, you don't want to bring it on a flight, whatever you're doing, the Portal's perfect. If you're someone where you live alone, or you have a significant other, and you're not worried about kids or what have you, or maybe your kids just don't watch the TV, maybe your kids are older and they do their own thing, they're up in their own rooms or they're out with friends or what have you, obviously buying the Portal wouldn't really make any sense unless you're buying it just for the sake of saying you own one. But obviously, if I had to choose between playing my Portal and playing on my large TV, then I'm going to play on my large TV, obviously, when that's available to me, because I have multiple kids in the home, I work, my roommates work, the kids are always up and down in school services, what have you. So I don't always have time to sit and play the PlayStation 5 on my big TV. Even when I'm live streaming, if you guys notice, when I live stream, my hours of live streaming are always very late. It's 8 p.m. Eastern time to 10 or 11, depending on the night, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that I'm already very drained at that point. So I'm obviously I have to have something to drink to keep my energy up, have something to eat just to have those live streams done. So if I'm laid back during the week and I want to play and I can't play during the day, well, at least right now I'm accustomed to not playing during the day, the Portal is perfect for me. It allows me to have a break. It allows me I can easily put the Portal down, or I could take the Portal with me if I have to get up and do something. Obviously, on your TV, you can pause the PlayStation and whatnot. But that's the only thing I'm saying. So if you're into the PlayStation Portal, obviously, you have your own reasons of buying it. Don't get too wrapped up in people telling you that you either should or should not be buying the Portal for reasons that don't suit or do suit them. I'm not saying go out and buy the Portal. I'm just giving you my point of view, my perspective from where I sit. I'm getting one because it allows me to play things that are on the system that I don't have to worry about hogging the TV all day, especially if you live, like I said, with myself. I have roommates, I have kids, and I can still play and enjoy myself without worrying about being an asshole because I'm on the TV all day. But that was just my take. So again, do your research. The PlayStation Portal is coming out this in the next month or so, I believe. It's going to be coming out before the holidays. Look into it. Do your own research as I was doing. Don't get too wrapped up again into all the negative aspects about the Portal. Are there things about the Portal I don't like? Yes, I agree with you. I don't like the fact that I don't have access to any cloud streaming whatsoever. I don't like the fact that I can only play the games that I have installed like directly on my console. So what I would probably end up doing is just have my favorites installed when I know I'm going to be out and about using my Portal, and then that's it. I don't like the fact that how the Bluetooth is, where you can't use any of the headphones or what have you that you already have on the 5. You just put all that money into. That part is rather unfortunate. But again, it's to me, those few negatives don't outweigh the positives, at least for me in my situation. So go by your situation, go by what you think you physically need. I know there are people, I personally know people who will buy the Portal just because they want to say they have one. I know people who aren't going to buy the Portal because they're like, well, why the fuck am I going to buy the PlayStation Portal if I could just play on my big TV? And to be completely honest with you, that makes perfect freaking sense. If you have the ability to get on your PlayStation and play on your big TV whenever you want, without any restrictions or whatever have you that's going on in your lifestyle, then just do it that way. If you want to buy the Portal just for saying you have it, fine. If you have access to the TV, fine. If you're someone like me where, do I have a TV? Technically, yes. Do I always have access to the TV in terms of just gaming? No. That's just part of being an adult. That's just part of being a parent. If that was the case, I wouldn't even be making this video. So do what you guys want to do. I'm giving you guys my humble opinion here on what I think you should or shouldn't be doing in terms of the PlayStation Portal. Me personally, you're a parent. This is what you should be doing. Just grab it, especially if you're a dad like me. You want to play your games, you want to sit back, you want to have a cold beer and play your PlayStation, and your kids have the TV, or your wife wants the TV, she wants to watch her shows. Play the Portal. You're good to go. You're all set. Thanks for checking in with me, guys. I know this is a random video here, but I appreciate it. If you like the video, share, comment, like the video. I do appreciate it. Subscribe. Do not forget, I am giving away 3 copies of Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 2, I'm sorry. That is going to be coming out. The giveaway ends the 19th. So, thanks for joining me, and I hope you guys have a good evening, and I will check you guys out. I will be live tomorrow night playing more Spider-Man, and see you guys then.